While you were busy ringing in the new year, more than 40,000 new laws went into effect all across the country, and that could mean pretty big changes for everything from what you order at restaurants to texting. It all depends on where in the country you live. So what are the new do's and don'ts for 2011? Rick Leventhal has the rundown.
A new year.
A powerful blast on a Russian plane. More than 100 people were on board. Most of them survived. Prisoners ring in the new year with a riot, and thousands of people prove it's never too cold to hit the beach as we go around the world in 80 seconds. It is being blamed for today's evacuation of the Capitol building. He triggered the scare. Well, New York's new governor wasting little time getting down to business, and political first-timer moving into Michigan's governor's mansion. Republican Rick Snyder taking the oath of New Year brings a new deadline for Hurricane Katrina victims. New Orleans. Thanks to WVUE's Rob Masson for that report. Well, the most expensive show in Broadway history has been hit by yet. You gave and you received, and now the only thing left to do is head back to the store just one more time. The business of returns coming up. A documentary claiming it would show what really killed the King of Pop is now canceled. The Discovery Channel Broadway show plagued with problems finally getting some good news. Spider-Man is leaving a medical facility. It's getting easier to make those holiday gift returns. That's because some major retailers are loosening up the return policies, hoping to bring her to explain. I love a good return policy.
Yes. Do you have anything that you want to return this year?
Yes, but I'm going to re-gift it instead, just because I'm too lazy to actually make it back to the store. So
well, that's
somebody out there is getting some paw print pajamas. I'm not sure who yet.
Well, after years and years of not being able to return those paw print pajamas and other things, years of tightening policies, if you want to return anything, it will hopefully be a little bit easier. It should be anyway. Macy's, 20% of retailers are leaving those policies unchanged this year, and some are even getting tougher, like Walmart, which reduced the return period for some products that are purchased online. Julie?
All right. Thank you so much, Heather Childers. Well, it is no secret that in many families, mothers do much of the buying of household goods, and now two moms. A new year and a brand new TV network for Oprah Winfrey OWN, making its big debut this afternoon. Floods already affecting hundreds of thousands of people, and the situation could get even worse. We're going to have an update for you. Plus, we've heard more than our share of memorable quotes in the last year, from "I want my life back" to "big effing deal." A flood of biblical proportions in eastern Australia. Helicopter. There was no shortage of memorable lines in 2010, from politics to a secret recording in a California airport. They will never be forgotten. Bill Hemmer shows us some of the most comical and controversial quotes of 2010. Well, still looking for a New Year's resolution? Well, then you better want to consider giving up some of 2010's most overused buzzwords and phrases. Michigan's Lake Superior State University is out with its annual list of banned, misused, and cliched. Well, a fire at a popular Florida amusement park. The ride that caught visitors were evacuated. Luckily, no major injuries reported, but some visitors said that they did inhale smoke. And people are trying to clean up after a string of twisters ripped through the central and southern part of the country yesterday. 7 people were killed in 2 states, including a woman who died of her injuries today in Missouri. Dozens of others were hurt. And in Texas, 2 masked gunmen accused of trying to rob a bank while holding hostages are each being held now on $13 million in 1930. I'm going to get through this. My father, Howard Dexter Bidwell, was born. He called himself a Connecticut Yankee, the 13th generation of Bidwells to live in Connecticut. The very first found what eventually became Hartford, Connecticut. I lost my dad to Parkinson's disease a week before Thanksgiving in 2010. To know the news, as Fox reports, is Saturday, January 1st, 2011. I'm Julie Banderas. Thanks for watching, everyone. Happy New Year.